This is a story very loosely based on a parable in Luke 14. It's also just a shameless advertisement for a fundraiser. Come on. There once was a famous French donut gourmet. He loved to make donuts, and he made the best donuts ever. The smell of his delicious donuts filled the town. The wonderful aroma made all his friends drool. They drooled a lot. In fact, sometimes they drooled all over each other. One day, the donut gourmet decided to give a big donut party for all his friends. He made the absolute most delicious donuts he had ever made. They were almost as good as the delicious Krispy Kreme donuts, which are for sale downstairs after today's service. Anyway, they were pretty tasty. So all three of his friends got all fancied up for the big party. They arrived so fancied up that they couldn't get over themselves. They spent a great deal of time arguing over who was the fanciest donut enthusiast at the party. The poor donut gourmet just stood there with his big platter of delicious donuts waiting to serve them. Suddenly, the first guest received an important phone call.
My company's going into recession. I'm sorry, I must leave. I have to go fire people.
No sooner had she left than the second guest received a call.
Stock prices are down. I must buy.
So it was just the donut gourmet and his last guest, when she suddenly jumped up and hollered,
"What am I thinking? Missing the JCPenney sous shell."
So the poor donut gourmet was all alone with his delicious donuts and no one to serve them to. Then he suddenly remembered a proverb from Luke 14, in which a man gave a great banquet and all his guests cut out on him, so he invited a bunch of strangers instead. So the donut gourmet went out and invited everyone he could find to partake in his wonderful donuts, and he only charged them $9 a dozen.